Hello Scorpio, welcome to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. This is going to be guidance for the next 7 days. This is timeless, so it's whenever you find this video. We're going to take 3 cards here. We'll take the top, middle and the bottom. And these are the subjects that Spirit wants to speak to you about today. And we'll get some tarot to help us understand why. Now this is courage and bravery. Now we're always stronger than we give ourselves credit for. You know, think about what you've been through in the past and what you've survived here. And this person's ready to go forward. So stand up for you. Maybe be standing up for yourself. It could be new opportunities you're looking for here. But, something new you can feel a bit apprehensive about. But this is about having the courage and bravery to make the changes needed. Let's see what the tarot is going to say about this. The Knight of Wands. The Devil energy, which is Capricorn energy. The Nine of Swords. And the Six of Wands. Now what we have here is we have worry, anxiety. There'll be different degrees of this. Sleepless nights. It could be depression for some people. Something's really getting you down here. Now this could be to do with feeling stuck. It could be a voice in your head that's telling you that things will never change. You've not got the ability to change things. And that's really a misconception. We're never chained to anything. So this can be the little voice in your head that's keeping you in this mental place of anguish and, distress. If it could be habits that you've adopted here that are not working out for you, toxic habits, or, overindulgence in something. It could also be toxic relationships, environments. It could be toxic workplaces, all that type of thing. You get the drift. This is where you're feeling chained and stuck to something and it's really worrying you here. Now, this is an illusion. And if you see a little owl in the window, it's about letting this go, accepting where you're at is where you're meant to be, and making wise decisions about how you're going to go forward. And as long as you're in this type of mental energy, you won't be able to connect in with your intuition and necessarily take any action. So what Spirit's saying here, you need to release this mental energy. You need to understand and admit what this is all about. And you need to move away from whatever this devil energy represents for you. And that is going to take courage and it's going to take bravery. But you have got that within you. As a human, we are made to bring changes into our life. And when you're prepared to let that go, whatever this may be, or address these issues here, you will start to move forward. Your intuition will guide you forward. This is someone who's been through battle, but they've come out very successful and they're getting public recognition for it. This is you going forward towards, this can be very fast movement towards getting passionate about things again. It can be that this is a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. It can be as well that you've been let down by somebody who's a fly-by-night, who's an unreliable friend, an unreliable lover, an unreliable boss. They've maybe promised you the earth and it's not happening. So this is time for you to take control of this and release this type of mental anguish over this type of situation here. It's going to take courage and it's going to take bravery, but always remember you're stronger than you've given yourself credit for. You've came this far in life so far. So let's see what more we've got here. Take charge and action. Yeah, we need to take charge of this situation. You need to be brave. You need to take action over this. And that's what this Knight of Wands energy is. It's somebody who's thinking about how they want to progress in life and they're enthusiastic about it. So tune in with your intuition, let it go and tune in with Spirit. What's your gut feeling telling you? And it's time to make, like I say, wise decisions about your future. So let's see. You will do this very successfully. You can come out of this. You will get over this. Let's have some tarot to understand why we've got this now. This card here. The beautiful Nine of Pentacles, which is the young Empress. Oops. The Eight of Cups, which makes sense under the devil energy. The beautiful Queen of Swords. Powerful cards. And there's the King of Swords. Very, very powerful cards here. Now, there's something here that's not you're not happy with anymore. It could have been that you were happy in the past. It's something that could have caught up with you if it's habits. It could be people, environments, like I say. You know this. You know what I'm talking about here. Because this really is about your wish fulfillment. You have to think about your own happiness here and what you would desire, what you would be passionate about. And you have to walk towards situations or changes that are going to make you happy. You need to find your wish fulfillment here. This guy's kind of out in the I'm saying male, it's not gender specific, but he's kind of out in the fields here. And, you know, all these cups, it doesn't matter. There is something missing. Something needs to be addressed here. Now, this here is about taking control and taking charge. And this definitely is what this Queen of Wands does, Swords does. Sorry, Swords does. This is somebody who makes intellectual decisions. And we were talking about the wise decisions in this with this little owl here. I don't know if you can see that in the window. This is somebody who takes charge, makes his intelligent decisions about the path that they want to go down. Now, this can be cutting people and situations out your life that no longer serve you, no longer make you happy, that you feel stuck and chained to. So once you've made your mind up, you do not change it. This Queen of Swords does not change it. She couldn't be spoken out of things. Okay, very clear-headed, knows exactly where she wants to go. Not gender specific, like I say, but very clear-headed and making intelligent decisions for her future. Now, this really is about you coming into this young Empress energy. Now, for some people, this can be the divorce card. This can be the singles card as well. This is about being single-minded and taking charge of things. It's about having the courage. This is a very courageous card. This is about having the courage and the confidence to go forward, to create and go towards something like the Garden of Eden, if you like. Now, this is knowing how much of yourself to give to something. So, for example, if you're in a relationship, you shouldn't be doing all the running and the making up. If you're in a workplace, you don't want to be working all the time and not having any leisure time. If it's finances, you don't want to be overspending. You want to have a little bit in the bank for a rainy day. This is the type of energy that we're talking about with this card. This person knows how to do that. And they are courageous. They are very courageous. They're independent-minded. Now, you don't have to be independent. You don't have to be single to be independent-minded. You know, some people might be in a relationship, but you're taking charge of your own finances, your own life, your own environments. And that's important. And that will give you the feeling of release. Now, this here is the King of Swords. Now, it can be someone who gives you legal advice, professional advice of any kind. This could be you having that talk, that serious talk that's needed between two people. There's no airs and graces about this. People are speaking very clearly and communicating very, very well. This could also be you just getting the clarity you need through letting go of the worry and trusting and believing that you have the courage to change this. So there's success can come in here. Definitely, there's a successful future ahead for you. But you need to clear your head. You need to have the mental clarity to be able to make the decisions that are needing to be made here to bring in a better, well-balanced life for yourself. Now, let's see what the third thing we want to talk about, forgiveness and understanding. Now, there can be people that have done you wrong. We're not saying you run out and be sorry and, you know, be the doormat for them, but you can forgive the situation in your life. You can put it out to the universe and say, I understand the lessons I've learned here, and I forgive everyone for what, because they've taught me something. And I am no longer attached to that person, so it no longer affects me. And you move forward that way with grace. Now, forgiveness is about forgiving yourself as well for the choices you've made. You might be feeling that you need to forgive yourself. Always remember, you're learning something new. Life is a learning path it's a learning path we're on, and you're learning your lessons every day, just like all the rest of us. So don't be beating yourself up about anything. Let's have a look and see what Spirit wants to say about the forgiveness and understanding here. Eight of Swords. The Three of Pentacles. The Star card, which is Aquarius energy. And the beautiful Ten of Pentacles. Lovely card to end on. Now, this is overthinking. Don't be overthinking this. Don't create your own little mental prison, because when you go over things in your head and you overthink it and you think, oh my goodness, this is going to happen, you can talk yourself out of things. Whatever you think might happen in the future is your imagination, because you don't know what's going to happen in the future. All we have at the moment just now is the present. So don't get in your own road here, and don't prevent yourself from being enthusiastic about things, trusting and believing your ability here to go forward. Understand that you have the ability to create beautiful things for yourself and make these decisions. So don't get in your own road here by creating your own little mental prison. There's going to be healing from this. You're going to heal. There's new hope and rejuvenation is coming in. So in this row, you're healing from this mental anguish that you've been through because you've made intelligent decisions for yourself in the future. And this brings new hope and healing in for you. New hope and rejuvenation is what you're looking for. You're also understanding that you don't have to do everything on your own. Teamwork makes the dream work. Now, this could be you if you're leaving jobs behind because you're tired and fed up with them. You're not chained to anything, remember. You're leaving behind jobs. This could be you joining a new employer where your skills are being recognised. You're working as a team here. You're fitting in. You're being respected. You're laying solid foundations for your future. Now, teamwork makes the dream work, but it can be one person or more you're working with. It could be financial advice that you've been getting. So you could be getting a loan, and that could help you go forward here. You could be balancing out your finances, so you're working with a financial advisor. You could also be working with one person to build a solid foundation for your future. So it's anything to do with money, environments, relationships, and jobs. So you don't have to do things on your own here. There's advice that you could be seeking here, most definitely. There's support. As long as you're around the right people, make sure you've got people you can trust around you. Your family, your friends can support you when you're trying something new here. But the thing about this is you're learning that solid foundations stand the test of time. So work with one person or more here to bring this success in that we spoke about earlier. When we lay solid foundations for the future, they stand the test of time. So that might be a lesson you're learning about relationships as well, or friendships. Teamwork at work as well. That could be a thing at work. Now, you have got the skills and the ability to do this. We all have it in us. So the thing about Pentacles here is that you have to commit to something. You have to put the work in because it's everyday life. It's a pain in the behind, but we do. So as long as you're committed and you're using your skills and you're doing the best you can in life, you have the ability to bring in abundance in every area of your life. And this is you getting passionate again about life. Remember, we spoke about going towards things you're passionate about, aligning with that type of energy. And that's working on it, being committed to it. And you could bring abundance in. Now, the Ten of Pentacles can be financial abundance, but it can also be abundance in every area of your life. The right work colleagues, the right financial partners, the right friendships, the right flatmates, whatever it may be. It's not just abundance in finances, it's abundance in everything. This is a beautiful card to end on. Okay, so we will take a couple of these healing angel cards. Oops. Miracle. Miracle. Now, miracles are something different for everybody, whatever you consider a miracle to be. Our wings of light surround you and those you love. This current situation is governed by a higher power. The forces of love are at work. All will turn out well. Now, when you go forward to new things with enthusiasm and you leave things behind that don't suit you, you ask the universe, they will help you to manifest anything else you desire. And miracles can happen. If you honour yourself, the universe will honour you. Compassion. Compassion. When you show greater compassion towards yourself, the universe automatically responds by showering you with greater blessings. And that's what I was meaning. Trust and believe in yourself. The universe will support you. If you're doing the right thing by yourself, the universe will give you the blessings. The right people and situations will show up for you. Okay, I hope this helps. If it does, please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.